This is insane. Not because there's a lot going on, but because there's nothing going on. It's April 2022, and what you're looking at is Shanghai, China. This is the most populous city in the world. So where are the people? Well, in 2022, as the rest of the world moves on past the pandemic, they're still trying out lockdowns in cities like Shanghai. And so, in the world's most populous city, travel has been reduced to, well, this. I'm going to show you some of the most incredible footage that I could find coming out of Shanghai as this lockdown is underway. We're going to go inside the facilities that you go to when you test positive. But just to show you how stark it is, how incredible, this is the government of China releasing those "we're in it together" videos. Like, it's going to get better soon. In 2022, they're still doing this. Good
我知道有
luck.
些画面看起来很像电影场景，
Look
空
at
无一人
that.
的街，临时封闭的城市。但我们都知道，这
I
不
mean,
是
you can
电
see
影，
just nothing
也和
going
电影不
on.
一样。
Usually, obviously, all these areas would be absolutely packed with activity. Here's some more footage of these areas. Always over dramatic music. These are spreading around on WeChat. Again, you can see the streets, just very little to no traffic. And 24 million plus people are in lockdown. There's weird ass scenes like this. This is a robot dog giving out health announcements on the street in Shanghai. This is the real deal.
消毒，少聚众，请通风，科学防疫，文明随行。戴口罩，勤洗手，测体温。
It's totally normal. This is totally normal stuff. This is exactly how things should be right now. Very, very logical and sensible tactics underway. So Shanghai recorded their highest daily number of cases on Saturday, and they locked into a lockdown. Happened in two stages before we get back to some of these amazing videos, with the eastern side of the city under restrictions from April 1st to April 5th on the western side. So how's it going? Well, not great. Because cases are still rising in Shanghai as millions remain in this very unpopular lockdown. And as you can imagine, people are a little upset that in 2022, this is the situation they find themselves in. Some of them even took to the streets in protest. A tough thing to do in Shanghai or anywhere in China for that matter. And there weren't massive numbers of people for obvious reasons, but there were some who said, hey, we've got to find a better strategy than the one we're employing here. In fact, these people, along with everybody else in Shanghai, had to take a test. Two tests, in fact. The entirety of the city, 24 to 26 million residents, all had to test. And if you test positive, where do you go? Well, this is where you end up.
Place is quite spacious, so it's good. Have like a lot of people walking around, and so we have space to walk, do our morning walks. We get food 3 times a day.
So this is from Reuters, and they're inside one of these quarantine facilities. They're as big as an Amazon warehouse. They're as big as multiple Walmarts, and they're inside.
Food is okay. We have veggies, we have greens, we have meat.
I can only hear people sneezing and coughing, and I don't know anyone who has a high fever, but I might be wrong because this place is huge and maybe I just do not see anyone here with a...
I mean, just look how far back that goes. Bed after bed after bed of almost exclusively asymptomatic people who have been gathered here for no other reason than a line showed up on a test they were forced to take.
There's no official information about any plans, any arrangements. We don't know when we're going to leave, and we also have no idea how many tests we need to leave this place. We also had no clue when are we going to have those tests.
Wow.
So, yeah, we don't know anything.
Insane. That's the situation inside one of these facilities. Well, if the parents test positive, they got to put the kids somewhere. Or if the kids test positive, they got to take them away from the parents. This is at Shanghai Public Health Clinical Center. There are 10 nurses taking care of 200 kids. Look at all the little kids.
You look coming.
Some of these kids are just a couple of months old and they've been separated from their parents and put into these facilities. People have had enough. They're also upset about a lack of access to food in Shanghai during these lockdowns that they're hit with. And as you can see, some of the stores aren't exactly full.
哎呀，没那种去啊，干嘛啥子路呀嘛？
Incredible. Fighting over food. Larger fight breaking out. So obviously a system of desperation that is spreading through the people of Shanghai, and some of them have had it, just like this guy. Perhaps he's channeling how you would feel in this situation. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but watch this man in Shanghai who just isn't going to take it anymore. He's smoking a cigarette. No mask.
防疫的要求，请你戴上口罩。请你戴上口罩。哎，师傅，请你戴上口罩。请你戴上口罩。放手！请你戴上口罩。放手！我全程录像，没问题的。请你戴上口罩。请你戴上口罩。请你戴上口罩。请你戴上口罩。戴上口罩。
This is what it's like. This is life in Shanghai, with very little in the way of activity going on right now. Is this a valid strategy in 2022? How long do you go on doing this? Oh, there's somebody. One person on a moped in the biggest city in the world in terms of population. This is what you see when you look out the window. It's pretty stunning stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you're glad that we're not doing this in the United States or wherever it is that you're watching this video. As always, I appreciate you watching. Facebook.com/thenewsjunkie. Hit that follow button, or you can support these videos right below this post. Also at YouTube.com/thenewsjunkie. You can hit subscribe. I appreciate you watching. I look forward to your a bus and a van. Look at that. What a momentous moment. A momentous moment, right? Yeah, that's a thing, I think. One more. There you go. Thanks for watching. I look forward to your comments, and we'll talk to you again real soon.